Army.
Yeah, that was cute.
So kind of got into the conceptualization, like kind of how you approach a few of these things. What are some of the things you're working on right now?
I started working on some more Nurgle stuff actually for Adepticon this past year, before Papa Nurgle shut down Adepticon for 2020. He said nope, and so I paused it because I'm trying to finish up this semester. I'm in nursing school. I'm trying to finish it up. So I put my projects on pause. This year, I tried to do something that was almost 100% either sculpted or designed on a computer and 3D printed.
Okay.
I apologize. I don't have any pictures that Brandon can put up for you, but this is my custom Rotigus.
So a little bit towards you and a little bit up. He's in the bottom left corner here.
So here he is. The only difference is, not difference, but so he's standing on. That's all going to be a rocky formation with some goopy bubbling stuff. Our buddy Eric, he sent us this claw, and most of the rest of it, a couple little bits here, little bells were 3D printed, sculpted using what we were talking about earlier with the green stuff and the milliput. Obviously, the green stuff being the green parts, and the milliput is the yellow parts. You can see all the
why did you mix them? What about those two things made you use both instead of all just one?
That's a great question. So right here, so let's say I can. So if I just want to do a big area, surface area, I just want to do some fat rolls, right? The milliput has a different consistency when you're working with it. I use more of the clay tools that you see with artists, that using like clay sculptures in art class or whatever. And I'll do that with these areas right here. You can't really pull and manipulate it like you can with the green stuffs. Now, I apologize. I think I had a little bit of spray paint right here. But all of this, his breast area, his stomach area, his tongue. I did the green stuff. You see, I can add, like his gums. I was able to manipulate the green stuff in a different way. His nipple ring. Can't forget that's a paper clip. His head, I don't have the head attached yet. This is basically just a handle. This little thing right here, I gave him a little mouth. I used some children's air drying clay.
That stuff's amazing.
Body. Yeah, I molded the body. I did the air drying clay.
Yeah.
This model, if you were to take an X-ray of this model, you would find a Mr. Potato Head in here.
Solid.
This mouth right here, it's actually Mr. Potato Head's butt. That little door that flaps up. And you can put all of his alternative hats and eyeballs and mustaches. That's his butt.
So this is Mr. Potato Head of his wife truly left him, right?
Yeah, his wife truly
just
left
let himself
him,
go.
and he stopped showering. And he stopped showering for about 40,000 years. This is something similar that you get. You see all the pus boils. You got the Nurgle symbol in the zits, and he's even got his butthole going on. Yeah,
adorable.
The fist right here was 3D printed. I want this model to be a little bit more 40K, a little less Age of Sigmar, so I got some power cables and all that good stuff.
Let's see that head.
Right. My designed the head on a computer system and had it 3D printed. Lots of eyes, a little bit more angry. A little bit more angry than the Rotigus. This is the Rotigus from the Nurgle Demon, or the Nurgle Demon faction. He's about the size of a 2-liter bottle, so he's a lot bigger than.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's
a big
GW model. Yeah. So that's basically, in 15 years, I went from that Demon Prince that you saw earlier to this project. I just need to attach his head, and then I'm going to paint him.
Nice. All right. What else you got working? I know you had something else back there.
Yeah. I'm going to show a couple things here, if that's okay.
Yeah, take your time.
Here's my third Nurgle Demon Prince. I finally made my version of a fly. See, this is all green stuff. His whole body area right here, the stinger, all this stuff's all green stuff. I had some parts left over. These little guys I had from the typhus. No, not typhus. What's the
or Mortarian.
Mortarian? There, yeah. You can see his wings. They're a little bit more insectoid. He's puking. And I actually used the Games Workshop plastic demon print. So in my 3 demon princes that I have, I use the old metal regular Chaos demon prints, the old metal Nurgle demon prints, and the newer plastic demon prints. So here's another one. Here's another thing I like to do, and lots of people really can't get along with my mindset on this, but I like to use toys.
So what is that?
This is a toy I got on Amazon for $30, based off the Blizzard's World of Warcraft. Dude, when you go to the Undead City.
The Undercity, yeah.
The Undercity, yeah. That guy, see, he's got the third arm there.
Stitch or something, right?
Stitch or something, yeah. Like, look at the guts. I got plague Nurglings in there, and got the goopy. This guy's actually painted, so it's a little bit nicer. Got a cool base on there. Standing on some dead wood, some different things.
So
sculpted the face too. That was all me.
That's a good topic, I guess. As I've seen a lot of people, and heck, we've even covered it on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Of like the conversion of like using toys. Now I've seen a lot of people use it, and it's been either just a model swap or like like it was just a little bit changed. But I've seen you have a lot of success with that. How do you use them successfully in a converted army that you're not going to get yourself in trouble with?
Often when I use a toy, it's for something like we have X amount of demon princes or greater demons or whatever the case. But I also do a lot of converting with it. There's a lot of sculpt, like that last model you saw, there's a lot of sculpting in there. It actually took me a good 30 hours or so modeling that thing. And it's not to cheap out. It's just to make something unique. You know, when I have 3 greater demons of Nurgle, I actually own 5, but I want them all to be different.
Sure.
And he's a little bit more, his character's a little bit different than the other ones. You know, like you saw Rodigus, he's holding like a big stick and he's a little bit more murderous, whereas that guy's a little happier, a little more like the boss ain't in today, time to party. And I have other ones that have a little bit more of a different feel. So that's kind of what I'm going for. You know, like when we go to Adepticon with our team, again, I'm going to have all new greater demons. They're all going to have a different feel than when we took Nurgle a few years back.
Different personalities are important.
Mm-hmm.
And
with me,
Absolutely.
I'm a collector. I like to have, you know, you can only have 3 greater demons, but I'm going to have 6 just, you know, because in 2 weeks I could use the other 3, you know.
And it's a good point too, because as a judge, if I look at an army and it's beautiful, but it's like even half of the same thing they brought the last year, I have to take that into consideration against someone who also brought a beautiful army, but it's brand new. Like,
yeah, if you awarded them in the previous year and all they did was 800 points of new stuff, you had to take that into consideration for someone who brought an army you've never awarded anything for.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's kind of how I feel about it too. So like when we go to Adepticon next year, we're going to take Nurgle again, but it's going to be almost 100% new stuff. Like some Plague Bears are going to be the only thing that we took the year that we all went there.
So,
Right.
Cool. So that is, we'll touch base with you in the future on another couple episodes and see some progress on that Nurgle demon.
Yeah, I'd like to get it painted here once this last semester ends, and I have a Nurgle night I'd like to show everybody as soon as I get it painted.
Yeah, no problem. We'll get you on a couple episodes from now and see where